Hey you guys, DT here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Boom Beach video. So there's a little bit over 1 day left in the Mega Crab event, and I am just going to go ahead and show you a little bit of a throwback Thursday on Mega Crab, even though it's the first time Mega Crab has actually appeared on our map. So first, I'm going to show you stages 15 through 17 in this video because I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes, and then I'm going to jump in and do a little bit of live attacking because quite a few of the chunks of this video have already been done. So I'm kind of just going to tell you what I did there because I ended up falling victim to my impatience, and I ended up doing a bunch of attacks while on the train, while commuting to work, and obviously I couldn't record at that time. So don't go anywhere and let's see how I took care of Mega Crab stages 15 through 17, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode for further stages. So don't forget to check in with Mega Crab and let me know in comments below how far you're into Mega Crab right now as you watch in this video, and let me know, how often you want to see it so that Supercell can sort of decide how often the event is going to occur, and basically just, let me know how much you've loved the Mega Crab because I love it. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, let the Throwback Thursday first ever start with Mega Crab Stage 15 look back. So what I did here is I went ahead and used my favorite combo of course, Heavies and Zookas. And first things first, I cracked open the containers with critters so that they could help me to sort of distract the attention from my troops for a second. And of course, they actually helped me to take down a few defenses. So after I ran out of my troops here because, they just kept being zunked by the shock launcher and the close-by mortar, I went ahead, retrained, and I thought, you know what, I think Zookas are still a pretty good combo for this one. So what I did is I took out the remaining shock launcher, as you just saw, and then I basically just, walked my troops up through a giant minefield, which I should have thrown critters in there, but I didn't think about it at the time. I cracked open another container of critters on the left-hand side, and basically from there on, I just let my troops take care of the Mega Crabs. I don't know, it's not called HQ. I gotta look back and see what it's called. And then basically I started Mega Crab Stage 16. I once again opened it up with my favorite combo because, I looked at it and I thought, okay, I'm gonna obviously have to do some of these in stages. There's no way that I'm just gonna roll through it as I did prior to stage 10 and just did them all at once from the first try. So I went ahead and cleared the cluster of all of those cannons and sniper towers right by the beach, by the entrance to the beach, so to say, or Mega Crab base. And then my Zookas, of course, got killed one after another, and I went ahead and I thought, okay, now that I've cleared the entrance with all of those cannons, I can go ahead and use tanks and medics, which is exactly what I did here. And basically, I started the attack. I was diverting my troops to the right, to the left of the base, and I just ran out of time here. I had a few tanks left towards the end, and with just 3 or 2 tanks left, I believe, I couldn't possibly bring down Mega Crab in the amount of time that I had left. So what I did is I went ahead and I retrained my troops, and I came back for Mega Crab Stage 16 once more. And just like that, right over here at this exact moment, I lost my connection and I was horrified. I was like, I don't even know what's happening there now. And basically, because I lost my connection, I still completed the stage, but a ton of my troops got annihilated. So I went back home and I retrained the troops, and I thought, stage 17 looks pretty a-okay to me. I'm also gonna try tanks and medics. Now, of course, there's this giant boom cannon over here that ended up zonking the life out of my tanks. And so what I did is I looked back at stage 17 and I thought, okay, now that I've cleared up, the entrance to the Mega Crab, what should I come back with? So I thought, you know what? Once I take out that boom cannon over here, I can probably come in with a bunch of grenadiers and 1 boat of medics and see how far that's gonna take me. Now, if you remember, I actually did first 10 stages of Mega Crab with the grenadiers and 2 boats of medics, maybe 1 boat of medics. So I retrained my troops, I got my grenadiers and I got my medics, and I thought, I'm just gonna let them run with it, and I used 1 box of critters to clear out a few of the mines and boom and shock mines, and then I thought, all right, I'm gonna use the remaining GBE here so that I can clear out that boom cannon because they outrage they outrange grenadiers. And from there on, I just kept using my GBE to try to take out those rocket launchers behind the HQ. Now, of course, a few of my grenadiers were taken out by the cannon because they kind of got pretty close to it. But as you will see right here, you know, basically I'm concentrating my energy on taking out the rocket launcher and the shock launcher because, you know, I know that I'm probably not going to get through this stage with all grenadiers with just 3 minutes left. But once I come back with whatever troop combo I come back with, I need that corner clear. So my grenadiers here did pretty good job, you know, for the next 2 minutes of clearing up a few defenses, and you know, they were keep getting zunked by rocket launcher because, you know, it's obviously really far. I did not have enough GBE to take it out, so I used my lost artillery shot in hopes of taking out that RL and the boom cannon, but it wasn't enough. So at this point I have, you know, just like a few grenadiers left, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually try to shock those nasty defenses being the rocket launcher because, you know, I have 4 medics running around, but I have so many grenadiers that need to be attended to, and so I decided to use my GBE on that shock on shocking the rocket launcher. Now, what I did next, of course, as you can see, is I used the critter box, and it helped me to distract the attention and finally take out the rocket launcher. And I relocated my my grenadiers to the corner right over here, but I think I did it a little bit too late. Had I taken out the rocket launcher and then put them in the corner where they are now, I probably would have ended up saving a whole lot of you know, a lot of grenadiers, but it was a huge oversight on my end. I at this point only have 10 GBE left, and you know, my grenadiers are totally healthy, so I don't need to use my med kit. I don't want to reflare them because they're in a really good location. So I opened up a box of critters on the left side, which is what helped me to bring down the shield around the mega crababilia. And from there on, basically, it was just like 20 seconds left. I just sat there and watched my grenadiers accomplish very little. So they ended up taking out the flamethrower and I believe that cannon right here, and then that was it. So I came back and I retrained just a few Zookas. I was so impatient. I was like, I know that I can take this out with, you know, just if I have 1 Zooka in each boat, I can take it out. And look at that. That's exactly what I had. I had 7 Zookas and 4 medics, and from there on I just went ahead and clear out the corner by the HQ. I take out the machine gun, I take out the cannon, and then I walk my Zookas up in that corner. I position them right in front of the mega crababilia, which is what basically known in DT vocabulary as the HQ of the mega crab. I don't think there is actually an official name for the HQ of the mega crab. I may be mistaken, but after I'm done with this recording, I'm gonna go and check, you know, just fact check is never a bad thing. So basically, I'm gonna walk my Zookas right up to that corner. I'm gonna reflare them once that flare runs out, and they shouldn't be hit up by anything, and I really can't afford to lose any Zookas. I only have 7. Remember, I was being really impatient and I did not want to wait for my troops to finish training. So what I did is, you know, just to be safe, even though the range and the radius of the cannons was probably pretty safe, I threw 1 box of critters so that it distracts cannons, and then from there on, my Zookas are blasting, and I threw a little bit more critters so that they can help the Zookas with taking down Mega Crab Stage 17, and that was just how I did it, you guys. My 7 Zookas and 4 medics that actually never ended up being of use because my Zookas were untouched the entire time, they took down Mega Crab Stage 17. So this is my Throwback Thursday on Mega Crab stages 15 through 17. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and don't forget to check in just a few hours when I'm going to post stages 18 through 20. Until then, Dangerous Thing is out.